All right, so welcome to Intuitive You, and today's title is Everyday Intuition. And the reason I wanted to share with you everyday intuition is because I want to teach you how to use it every day. Now, intuition is something we all have, we're all born with, and it's truly just a matter of connecting in with it, becoming aware of what it's telling us, and then taking action on it. That's where we actually have the results and we're able to create and live the lives that we love. So, there's a couple key points that I want to go over today. One of them is how you find your own connection point. So, the way that you find your connection point is you actually bring your awareness from your head into your heart. Now, the reason we do this is your heart is the gateway to your intuition because it's unconditional love. Now, this unconditional love is what opens the door to your soul because your soul is that unconditional love. We're going live, so sorry about that technical part. So, as you open that door to pure unconditional love, you're able to connect with your soul, which is that infinite love. Now, that infinite love can guide you moment to moment, step by step. And the way that it does that is by connecting you to that energy of love in the moment. The way you can feel that in your body, embodying it, is through your gut feeling. So, as you start to bring your awareness down from your head to your heart and now down into your gut, you can imagine a spiral of light connecting your heart to your gut. Just see like this tunnel of love coming all the way down. And it'll just kind of click into your center, 2 inches below your belly button, right at that gut feeling, that instinctual knowing, that part of you that just knows something to be true or not true. It's also that feeling of certainty, right? You just know that you know that you know. And what starts to happen is that gut can use, it's like a magnetic pull towards or away from something. And you can notice even now your whole body from that gut feeling, that magnetic pull, can start to lean in towards what I'm saying or away from what I'm saying. Now, if it feels good, usually it leans towards, right? So that's why I teach following your good feelings means you're on the path of your intuition. But if something isn't feeling quite right, you're like, my gut's kind of saying no, or I need to take an intuitive pause and just wait. Take that intuitive pause. What is your intuition telling you? Maybe there's more information. Maybe there's just something off. Maybe it's a way you're thinking about something, right? In which case, you want to change your belief to have a more positive thought that connects with a positive emotion that then can inspire you to take an action that can create a positive result. Okay? So, the way that you can connect and experience everyday intuition, again, is bringing your awareness from your head. So, all of the thoughts, if they can start to meet with the love of your heart, you might even want to place both hands on your heart and just start to feel from your heart. Start to experience the vibration of energy through your heart. You can even imagine that your heart has eyes and you take your physical eyes and you just allow them to go right into the center of your heart and peer out through your heart. And in my experience, what starts to happen is I feel my connection to nature, to animals, to each other, to my own soul, right? To the entire universe. Because I'm feeling from this place of love. I'm not just thinking, because sometimes thoughts can come in and out, but I know when I'm in the presence of love and the center of my heart, I'm in truth. I'm open to that infinite possibility for my life and others. So then the second step is taking that awareness of your heart's pure unconditional love. That infinite soul connection starts to open through your heart, feeling that expanse of light. And then using your body as an instrument of this pure unconditional love of your soul to then go to that center point 2 inches below your belly button, right to that gut feeling, that instinctual knowing. Connect in, feel its presence. And then you can start to feel that magnetic pull, either moving you away from or towards something. And you'll know by if it feels good. You're going to naturally want to move towards something, what feels good, and away from what doesn't, right? So trust it. That is your intuition guiding you moment to moment to moment, so much as walking down one street versus the other. The other day, I was thinking I was going to go a certain way, and then my intuition started to pull me down this other way. And I literally felt the path start to light up. And I ran into this beautiful person and was able to have an amazing conversation. In the moment, my intuition rerouted me down another path because I could feel that magnetic pull, that love guiding me to then experience more of my heart's desire in that moment. I want to talk a little bit about heart's desire because I feel like the word desire can mean different things to different people. When I say heart's desire, it's what your soul wants to experience. It's your deepest level of fulfillment. And it's also connecting in with the essence, the energy of how you want to feel when you have something, right? So if you're in a relationship or have a car or a home, how does that relationship make you feel? How does that driving that car make you feel? How does having that home make you feel? The essence, the energy is actually what you're going for. So when we start to move into a little bit more of the show, I'm going to ask you some questions like now, what is it that you really want? And why do you want it? And I suggest you just write these questions down and maybe answer them later in just some deep meditative reflection of what's important to me, right? Because when you feel into that, you can start to activate that within you. And as you become that vibration and know that you absolutely are worthy of receiving that and experiencing that, it starts to come into your life. And it feels like as if magic, right? Because it's like, oh, this person ran across my path, or I have this amazing like car, whatever. Well, you actually created it with your energy. Your prayer was answered, your intention was heard, however you want to say it, right? You became that energy. You opened to receive it. So I have a few more notes that I want to go over only because they're key points that came in right before we went live today. So the second part is daily guidance to answer your questions. So if you have a question, you can actually wait for the response in this meditative quiet space of connecting with your heart, dropping into your gut, and then just opening your mind, your being to receive the answer. Because the answer is already there. We actually already know everything if we allow ourselves to receive it. There's nothing hidden. It's about our consciousness rising and evolving to the point where we can remember what we know. Okay? So just opening up to receive the answer, right? And then the third part is to take the action. So when you take action on something, you set energy in motion, right? And then that motion can create the results, right? And that result is usually something that you want when you're following your intuition, right? Because you're following the good feelings, you're taking action, and then you're like, oh my goodness, I have a business, right? So, when I started my company, it was like, wow, I feel so inspired. I like these good feelings. And I loved taking action. It was so fun because I was in that high vibration of love and inspiration. So when you're in those higher vibrations and you take action, you're going to usually, in my experience, manifest a positive result, right? And so there's a really key word, which is fulfillment. And I want to make sure I share it correctly with you in the way that I received it before. So the fulfillment, so when you have good feelings, you naturally feel fulfilled because whatever you're doing is fulfilling you, right? And then fulfillment comes in sharing with others and contributing. So I felt so good and I feel so good that I want to share that energy with others. So in sharing it, I'm contributing. That contribution is allowing you to connect. And in that connection, you're sharing the light that you are, and you're also activating or reminding people of their light. And in my experience, that's where true fulfillment comes, right? Because you can have the business, the relationship, the house, the car, everything. And when you're serving others and seeing how that impacts them, your light, and you being happy, you feel good, right? So the money is kind of like it's a tool, right, to help us live in the world, right? And be able to exchange energy, right? But the true fulfillment, even in receiving money, for me is actually in helping others because I'm so excited to see how their lives are blossoming, how intuition is opening their life. Okay. So, if you're curious about learning more about how that works, you can go to www.theintuitivesuccessclub.com. Again, that's www.theintuitivesuccessclub.com. And so, what you'll find is a little more about how it works. But I have a team of people and I'm part of it too. So, I'll definitely connect with you. But this is just a way where you can start to fill out a form and get to know us and you a little bit better, where we can see what is your heart's desire and how do you want to use these principles, right? Of fulfillment, of service, of love, and connecting. So, I invite you in this moment to actually have this experience because to me, experience is the best teacher. And also, integrity is really about living it and being it, right? So, if you'd like, I invite you to close your eyes. You can place your hands either on your heart or maybe in the palms of your lap. And then just taking a few deep breaths. And just imagining that there's a beam of light, like a spotlight, going straight through the top of your head. It's opening your crown chakra, accessing this universal, pure, unconditional love, coming straight through the top of your head, all the way down to your heart center. Just like we talked about, letting this golden light flow down now through your heart to your core, down through your spine, your consciousness, connecting in to that gut feeling, that certainty, that knowing within you, the truth within you, the part of you that just knows that it knows. Maybe just fill that space with even more light, imagining just like a bubble of light. Now starting to expand out from your center, out into your aura, which is your energetic field, and then into the infinite spaces of the universe, merging with the light of pure unconditional love. Feeling the safety, calmness, the peace that comes from centering in the light of love. Taking another deep breath in through the nose, out the mouth. And allowing this light to cascade now down from your gut to your tailbone, all the way down through your spine, down through your legs and your feet. And now imagine your feet are like a tree and they're growing roots, roots of light, walking in the love, being the light. Now connecting to the light deeper, even still, imagine that there is this beautiful energy at the core of the earth of pure light. And feel yourself connecting in to the earth, to Mother Earth. And any negative energy, any fears, disappointments, loss, grief, anything that you'd like to release, anything that you feel like no longer serves you, just send it to that light. Imagine just this ball, it's orange, yellowish globe, just light, orb of light. And let that light just heal and transform any of these negative energies, releasing them. We want to blow them out. And then as they come back, healed and transformed, as they meet with this pure unconditional love, you might have to have a new awareness. You might have to start a new, almost way of being, because you might have a new insight coming in, or a new path might start to open. And start to just feel the newness of either a new belief, a new emotion, maybe even love, more love, coming now up through the bottoms of your feet, up through your legs, up through your torso, starting to meet at your heart. And then from your heart, flow that beautiful golden light of energy down through your arms to your hands. Seeing your hands maybe just even energetically or physically glow with this pure white light. And any area of your body that you might feel needs healing, notice how you can start to heal it with your own light. your own life force connection. So maybe you want to place them on your eyes, or your belly, or your heart. Just feel wherever your body might need a little extra light, a little more love, a little more healing. Go ahead and do that now. Just feeling that energy move through you as you, knowing that you are the light. You're that powerful. And as you share that light with yourself and others, it grows. Just take a few deep breaths here, just allowing the energy to flow. And you can now take this energy into your emotions. So, any emotions that you feel like you want to bring more love to, bring this energy of unconditional love to. You may want to place your hands on your heart, your person. And then from this place of your own wholeness, your own connection to the universe, the pure, unconditional love that you are, allow an image to form of you, seeing yourself clearly through the eyes of love and experiencing the essence, the energy, and even the visual of you living your heart's desire, fulfilling your soul's purpose. Just taking a moment, noticing what you feel, sense, and know. Breathe and then slowly open your eyes. You can ask yourself, and you may even want to write this down, what are my next steps? And the answer might come now or later. And I invite you to take action on those next steps that feel good, that feel in alignment with that light, with that soul purpose. And for those of you that want to continue on the path of developing your intuition, if you didn't hear it earlier, you can go to www.thatintuitivesuccessclub.com. And for all of our classes and services, you can go to lifeforceconnection.com. So thank you so much for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you next week at 10 a.m. Pacific. All right, take care. Bye.